Hi guys, I'm Benjamin and welcome to my YouTube channel. I come from a small town in the United States and just recently moved to Mexico to see what it's like here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while, I guess. A few days ago, or maybe a few years ago, depending on when you watch this video, we got in a stranger's car and rode off to the beach Playa de los Muertos, otherwise known in English as the Beach of the Dead. Yay. So yeah, we went on Death Beach to get in this man's boat and fish. Besides the dead fish bones we've seen on the beach before, it's pretty much harmless. Besides the hundreds of pufferfish in the water. I was going to look up whether it was really dangerous to get stabbed by something with the toxin stronger than cyanide in its veins, but the first thing that popped up was a Reddit thread asking what would happen if you stabbed a blown up pufferfish. It dies. But yeah, from what I can find, pufferfish stabby thingies are basically sticks used as fish propaganda to scare other fish off. But after my short tangent, we made it out to the beautiful water of the ocean and came up to some random boat that gave us some live bait. And as our lines dropped into the water, I thought for a moment, is it really humane to drop living fish into the water with hooks in them just to catch even bigger fish and kill just to feed our hungry addiction and bloodthirst for fish death? Absolutely. And it didn't seem very promising at the beginning, to be honest. We didn't get much action on our rods. Let me rephrase that. We didn't get much except for an occasional nibble from a little fish, and we would have to reel in our rods because they nibbled the whole thing off the hook. But eventually we pulled out, and by me I mean only my dad, a big fish. Here's the fight.
Go.
Oh my gosh.
Be careful. It's like a medium size.
Hey.
Look how pretty he is.
Yeah.
They taste good too.
And then this guy throws his pliers into the water accidentally. Yeah, but this thing's called a mahi-mahi or dorado, which will be dead by the end of this video. But then when we put our lines in the water, nothing bit. I mean, this is pretty normal, but you know, after waiting a little bit, I started to get bored. That is until another fish came along, obviously at the worst time possible, that decided to bite on the hook, and my dad shoved the fishing rod into my hand and said, "Good luck." After a long and hard battle, I skillfully maneuvered the fish to get into the boat, but then...
Oh, he got all...
No. So yeah, the fish went whee, and I didn't catch it. And then it happened again. This time it was my mom who failed to catch her fish, but she still insists that she got it anyway. So that was 2 unsuccessful tries at catching fish, but you know what they say, third time's the charm. Also, my dad was up next, so the chances of catching a fish were like 12 times as high as before. And the fish grabbed on, and my dad said it was hard to catch, but I knew he was just weak, and I could have been able to handle it with ease. But regardless, we caught the fish, and I thought it looked really cool. Then I learned a shocking fact. This whole time, we were dragging a fish alongside the boat with good blood to attract the fish. And this fish we caught was the same type of the fish, just bigger. So I watched the guy absolutely stab that thing and slap it on the other side of the boat. On my side of the boat. So I got a nice look at the thing. It was disgusting. I don't really want to describe it very much, but let's just say that the live bait was still visible after he cut up the fish. Besides the dorado and the Russian nesting doll fish, we really didn't catch any other fish. We drove over to where all the big fish were supposed to be, set the lines in the water, and took a nice nap. You can't blame me for this. I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, okay? I was drained. But then I woke up, and it was actually time to go back. I was a little sad we only got a few fish, but the real journey is the friends that we made along the way, and the dead fish hanging off the side of the boat. Then we got to land. Turns out we actually got to keep the fish, which was a nice bonus. Well, I kind of. I think Bass Benjamin summed up this part pretty well. Ew. So good at it, it worries me. Yeah, that's just gross. So yeah, we threw the fish in the back of this guy who drove us here's car, and the guy who set up the trip for us offered us to cook the fish, to get the fish ready to cook and stuff. So that was really cool. And after about an hour of some pretty mediocre music in the back of his man's car, we made it back home and told the guy that we could walk down to the Malecon the next day to pick up some nice ready-to-cook fish. And then he forgot. Next day, right? Nah, he forgot again. That fish is either A, rotting in his basement, or B, he ate it. But I mean, we had fun, and I don't even like fish all that much. I just like to complain a lot. But basically, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want your kneecaps, and I'll see you next month.